What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Crisis Core Reunion. In the previous session I completed the tragic finale of the game where Zack passes his legacy onto Cloud. I knew it was coming, I'd known the ending for years even though I'd never played it, but it still hit like a truck when I did, and it's one of those things that made me think again where if your response to something being remade is like, oh well, you know, we already know what's going to happen, so it's not going to be that effective. Honestly, if it's done right and it's done well, and if the original holds up and you form that attachment, it still hits, man. It really does. So that's why thinking ahead to Final Fantasy VII remake, like what's going to happen in that story, I have to give spoilers for Final Fantasy VII because this is a prequel of the game. But if for some reason you've never played or heard anything about Final Fantasy VII up until this point, it seems extremely unlikely, but I am going to spoil Final Fantasy VII. I probably already did during the playthrough, but I don't know. I feel like I might as well mention it. But yeah, Aerith's death in Final Fantasy VII. Again, it just makes me think like, if Zack's death can still hit like this, I literally, the amount of people that I saw across like Twitter and people I knew that were like, oh man, I was crying my eyes out when Zack died again. I'm like, you guys, you played this in 2011. You guys have experienced it already. We all know the story. Like, surely it can't be that bad. But it hits, man. It really does. So the idea that they wouldn't want to sort of potentially kill Aerith in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 or 3 because, like, oh, it's, you know, we already know that's going to happen, so it's not going to be as emotional or as effective when you can see it coming. I don't agree with that. If it's done right, it's going to hit, and it might even be worse, who the hell knows, depending on how they structure things. So, but yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that stuff. We got work to do. There's a lot of missions still to do here, and well, they're only going to get increasingly more difficult. So the focus is going to be on these missions to try and complete them, and see what we can do with regards to getting a platinum trophy in this game. 31 hours in so far. I think I'm making pretty good time. I have seen like the average is around 40 to 45 hours or so for doing more like completionist kind of runs. So I think I have a pretty good shot at getting it done in like the next 10 hours or so. And since like a lot of the missions, they could potentially be a bit grindy or repetitive, there's always a little bit more editing and shortening down as well. So in terms of episode count, we'll just have to see. But I think there's hopefully, like without too much extra like grindy stuff, we should be able to hopefully over the course of the next, like, I don't know, 10-20 episodes max, we should be able to finish everything up and maybe even get that platinum trophy as well to make this one of the rare platinum Final Fantasy playlists on the channel. So let's get straight into it and not mess around here and start making progress. So let's see. I've been liking Electrocute a lot. I'm still unsure about what spell I want to go with. The Ultima's charge up time is just like, it's horrific, so I'm still unsure if I want that at this stage. I want to try Flare for a little bit. Let's have Flare on there. And yeah, first kind of port of call is to see if I can get these guys up as well. So let's get straight back into it. After, it's funny, like there's so many missions that the story ends up being a detour from the missions. It's like a game of missions with some story detours in between. It's completely flipped. Like in my mind it should be the opposite, but there's just so many of them that I think if you purely focus on the story, it's maybe like 12 hours or something. I think I saw on How Long to Beat, like story only, more like rush playthroughs, are more like 13 hours on average. And so yeah, it's more of a missions with some story sprinkled in between kind of game. Alright, let's get to it.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, now that we have Electrocute, we just gotta really start making use of this. Bye bye.
Oh yeah.
It's a strong start. Mission. I think we've done a rank 8 so far, right? Yeah, we have. I think a lot of our success is going to hinge on how much of the material we can kind of master and level up during this time as well. So that I don't have to spend as much time potentially having to grind to, say, get like an extra HP plus mastered or something like that. As always, my philosophy with this stuff is to not specifically spend time grinding, if I can help it. So that's what I'll be trying to do here, just seeing if doing the missions is enough without having to specifically grind for anything. Usually it can be done. It's not that common that you have to grind super hard for stuff. But we'll see. Take it as it comes. Still on rank 7 for now. But genuinely, again, I was speaking to someone on the stream the other day, and I was like, you know what? If it reaffirmed, like, the fact that there's this many missions, it just reaffirmed the idea that if you couldn't skip random encounters with this, I'm pretty certain I would have given up on doing all the missions. It's just too much.
Activating combat mode.
It's too much and too repetitive. It really is. That's rude.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, even rank 7s, they're crumbling in the face of electrocution. Like, I just can't even imagine how much longer the run would have been and how many more fights I would have been in if I fought random encounters for every single one of these missions I've done so far. It just would have been absolutely insane. I am super grateful. If I do get the platinum, the single biggest reason will be because you can avoid encounters by hugging the sides. It really is. Maybe it's just my age, I don't know what it is anymore, but I just don't have the patience for hours and hours and hours of repetitive encounters of that type. I just can't do it.
Activating combat mode.
Whoops. Okay. I know it has regen, but I'm kind of hoping to overpower it.
Conflict resolved.
How many are there? It's 4. Okay.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Easy. But still, a while back I'd mentioned that activating combat mode and conflict resolve didn't annoy me, and that's still true. I genuinely don't find it annoying. It's interesting. But to be fair, I think a lot of people have said the same thing. I don't know why it feels like, for all the world, that it should be really annoying
Activating combat mode.
and grating at this stage, but it's just not. I don't know why. I really don't. They struck some... Oh wow, completely immune, okay. They struck some kind of gold with that. I don't know how they did it, but it worked. There's a critical. Whoops. I wasn't supposed to press that. Yeah, just keep running around and smacking his ass.
Conflict resolved.
Bang.
Oh yeah. Activating combat mode.
What kind of barrier do you have? Crit machine. Yeah, avoid them crits. Oh, what?
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I think we're more like rank 8, 9 kind of level here. 7s are pretty easy at this stage. Yeah, at this stage I'm just going to keep going. Not caring too much. I'm going to try to do them all in order from top down at this stage. Rank 8, 9, 10, doesn't matter. We'll take them all down. But I do hear the super boss in this game is very legit. It's like, it could cause me a lot of problems, especially if I haven't kind of optimized properly and prepared properly for it. Yeah, And that's one of the biggest motivators to keep me going, of course. I always want to try to beat every kind of difficult boss / super boss in any game I play. With Final Fantasy, with this game of course being no exception. But obviously with the caveat that you have to do a shit ton of missions to be able to gain access to it. Yeah, lots of mechs here, so Electrocute is having a good start. Wow. Okay. We'll take that. Ding, 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 ding. So even at rank 8, Electrocute is just pushing through. Right, there's the first one. Wow, 50,000 SP. Nice. I think we must have around 500,000 now. Yeah, very close. It's going to be like 3 of them.
Activating combat mode.
Only 2. The disrespect.
Conflict resolved.
But yeah, it's been a lucky start in that sense, just having pretty much the best spell for this section. Ah, nice. But yeah, you see I barely did any missions and I'm already up to 60%, so that's a good sign. Energy. Ah, yes, this is a materia that we've never received before. And it could be useful in a mix. Let's go straight to it. That looks like a unique enemy. No, it's the same. It's just a different color. From a distance, I wondered if it was like a unique variation of it, but it doesn't seem like it.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, it can't hang.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I'm not really giving my materia much time to level up, but oh well. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Oh, of course.
Conflict resolved.
Nice.
Oh,
Smacking
yeah.
both of them there. But yeah, especially in these higher level ones, man, even the random encounters, obviously, in a lot of cases, they're not going to be super quick to defeat. Magical punch. Definitely picking up some new things. Let's have a quick look here. Energy. Enable special attack spells. Magical punch. Whoa, 90. Enable special attacks that expend MP to deal damage that ignores physical defense. So it's an even more powerful version of Iron Fist. Sheesh. I want to kind of try to master this one first, and then we'll see. Hey, buddy.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, buddies.
Conflict resolved.
I think once I move on to a different set, things will get a little more difficult. Electrocute maybe won't work as well. Oh, rank 9, here we go. Better death machines. I mean, the 8s are getting wiped out, so let's see if the 9s can put up a better fight. Okay, let's see what we got.
Activating combat mode.
Again, tiny area.
Conflict resolved.
Perfect for electrocute. It's all about having the right tools. Just makes things look so much easier. Final versions of the spider. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely strong, obviously, but... it's not enough.
Conflict resolved.
How many do we have? 4. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Yeah, not enough, bud. Bye-bye.
Conflict resolved.
So this is working well still.
Activating combat mode.
Just the sheer amount of damage you can do is obscene. Oh, we're getting a limit break though. Maybe. Oh, let's go choke mode. I'll wait for it. No. Not even a materia increase, that's ridiculous. I have been unlucky recently.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Right, let's finish off.
Activating combat
No,
mode.
I'm going to finish off this set of missions here at this stage. Come on. Okay, let's do it.
Activating combat mode.
Again, didn't work by the way. I leveled up electrocute. I was busy looking at the DMW to see what was going to happen. I didn't pay
Activating
attention.
combat mode.
They've been easy so far, so I've been slacking a bit. I haven't been using wall, I haven't been doing anything. But, I mean, you saw I got caught by one flurry and I died there, so... it's a bit of a glass cannon situation at the moment. Just gonna wait it out here.
Zach,
Have we seen this one? I think we
Oh,
have.
Cisne. It's all water under the bridge.
Yeah, we have seen it.
Brace yourself.
you can do it.
Conflict resolved.
Also, I wonder if I have all the summons at this stage. I don't think I got a trophy for completing the DMW, so I am missing something at least, I believe. Right, so I think this is a set of missions where electrocute might not work as well. We'll see. But I do think by and large I'm not that far away from being ready for the end game.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Ah, this is bad because that's not going to work yet. You see? Yeah, this is just a bad matchup here, but there you go.
Later.
Not bad enough.
Oh yeah.
Still doing fine. It's funny, the one time I got a material upgrade was the time I died. This one again. I do think that's one of the areas where like maybe like they invested so much time into like remaking / remastering this game that they could have added a few different areas for this. It feels like it was within the realms of possibility. They could have built a few little self-enclosed areas like this, just giving us like, I don't know, even like 4 different ones than before. I think it could have made a difference.
Conflict resolved.
Maybe with like their own accompanying music or something like that. I'm asking for too much, but it would have been nice. Because obviously another thing it does is it burns out the tracks, because obviously you hear this track literally like 100 times during the thing as well. So. And when there's only like, what, 6, 7, 8 different areas, you hear those like 6, 7, 8 tracks, or those few tracks just incessantly. So it does take the shine off a little bit. I do like this track still, of course, but you get what I mean. Ah yes, the movers and shakers.
Activating combat mode.
Just gonna punch these guys out. There you go.
Conflict
That worked.
resolved.
Yeah, there's still a lot of these to go. This is one of the ones I've done the least. Only one chest, good. Still rank 7s though, so everything should be pretty breezy here. Still yet to hit anything that's been of any concern. It might take a little while before that happens, so until then it's going to be pretty chill.
Activating combat mode.
A pretty chill run through, I think. Aha. Yeah. That's my boys.
Combat mode. Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
Here we go. Kaiser Knuckles. I think this is the first time I get those as well. Just making sure there's not a sneaky one there.
Activating combat mode.
Really. Wow, even those guys doing 4,000? That's rude.
Conflict resolved.
Another electrocute, nice. I still can't even upgrade the one I currently have. Yeah, it's been slow progress for sure. But it's nice to have a second one in case I want to use it for fusion. Try a Thundarker, nice. When you have electrocute, I feel like that stuff is just not necessary, but yeah. I mean, I guess when you multiply it by 3, it does more, but I don't know. Electrocute looks cool, and it does so many more hits. So I think it should be handily the better spell. Ah.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Literally called a hippogriff, nice.
All right. You can go on ahead. Bringing out the big guns.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that I don't have my BP strength at the moment. That's why I have to attach it to the materia instead of my... Ah, got a level up, nice.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
Let's check that out. Keeps barrier active. Ooh, nice. That's cool. Right, let's keep going. Ooh, new shop. That's one of the trophies, of course. You have to unlock all of the shops. And to do that, you have to complete all the missions. So that'll be a nice bonus. Yeah, gonna have to go all the way to the end of this to get it, probably.
Activating combat mode.
I'm being a bit lazy with my sticking to the walls, so... Okay. Just letting... There it is.
You're in for it now.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
There you go, I mastered Iron Fist. Wow, I got triple 4. There you go. So it was worth not being able to run away from these guys.
Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Of course, that's one thing you miss out on by not doing all the intermediate enemy encounters. So Iron Fist has been mastered. Sure. Might have to look at Magic Punch now, so I can just focus purely on NP. Like this is for this for healing is fine, but let's see. Magical Punch. Yeah, I have a lot of MP boosting stuff, thankfully. Anything else I want to work on? I wonder if an Osmos Blade is good, but I'd rather use a spell. It's just pretty weak as a move, I think. Yeah, might as well keep trying to level up some more stuff. Gonna need to get that HP all the way up to probably maximum to survive against the super boss at the end, so we'll see. Plus 520% is nice, but I know we can take it all the way to basically 1000%. Ah.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it
This
on.
one bigger. Land Malboro. Very bad breath. Oh boy. Yeah, that is bad. That is bad. I thought I could dodge it, but it didn't happen. No, don't die then. Ah. Yeah, okay. I got wrecked badly though. Honestly, I really thought I could dodge that breath.
Activating combat mode.
Fine. Yeah, this guy is definitely more of a problem. Ah, okay, so that's just... Okay, well that's not fair. Did you guys see how that worked? That's ridiculous. Oh, I got 777. Nice. 87,000. Ultima. At least I can interrupt that now.
Conflict resolved.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But Magical Punch, you're seeing there, doing good work.